Hey, it's Sue Rogers here. Welcome to Sue Rogers Unedited. I drive a Tesla. Let me give you some backstory. Previously to owning the Tesla, I've only ever owned gas cars. And the car that I drove right before having a Tesla was a Ford F-150. Can you not be more farther apart on the spectrum than a giant gas guzzling truck and then an electric vehicle? Now, if you think, nice job, Sue, way to be environmentally friendly and help with climate change and the environment, let me stop you right there. Okay. I don't know how I feel about climate change, but I feel like we're lied to on lots and lots and lots and lots of shit. I did not get a Tesla to be environmentally friendly. Not at all. I don't even recycle everything. There's recycle bins around here, but water bottles and aluminum cans and whatever sometimes end up in my regular trash bin with all the trash. I do sometimes take my coffee grounds and sprinkle them in the garden, or tea bags. If you take your used tea bags, you can use that to compost as well. But as far as the Tesla goes, I got it so that I'm not paying for fucking gas in California. Gas prices are always stupid here, except for when I was in high school. Because back in high school, there was a time where gas was like 96 cents a gallon. And for reference, that would have been like 1998, 1999. I could fill up my tank in my teeny tiny car back then for like $6. Insane, right? The latest over the weekend travels that we were just on, gas was, I don't know, anywhere from like $5 to $5.50 a gallon. Driving my Tesla, $0. Because you guys, I don't drive very far. Okay, I'm driving to and from my kids' school. When I work in person, I drive to and from there, but that's like a less than 10-minute drive. It's only a couple miles away. I generally do not drive over 10,000 miles a year. Okay, it's probably generally less than that. I got the Tesla because I didn't want to pay for gas anymore. Prior to getting the Tesla, my F-150, I would get cut off at the gas station all the time at $100 because that's what the preset was when I had it still. I would get cut off at $100, and sometimes that would only get me 3/4 of a tank. Like I'd still be shy of a whole quarter tank of gas. And every time I would go get gas in the truck, I would just be super pissed. So Tesla, brilliant. I charge it at home. There's negligible difference on our electricity bill. We do have solar panels out back. And we now have 2 Teslas, but there's been no significant impact on our electric bill at home. Now, when we go charge, like I drove it to Napa and I had to charge and spend like $10 or less to charge it each way. But I'd say less than that actually, because I didn't even need a full charge each way. But right, you're paying pennies to charge your Tesla at a supercharger station. Like it really isn't even comparable. Like I don't even flinch when I have to charge my car if I ever have to charge it out in public. You know, 99% of the time my car is charged here at home because I don't take it on big trips. So when I have had to charge it and it's like $7, $8, big freaking whoop. Like that's nothing right now, which is crazy that that's nothing. But compared to gas prices, that is nothing. So I'm not driving the Tesla because I think it's environmentally friendly. Because guess what? Tesla's potentially maybe worse for the environment. What? How could you say that? Okay, first of all, have you ever looked into how they mine the lithium for the batteries for electric vehicles? I want to say I just read something that they're starting to do more of it actually in the United States, but generally speaking, most of it's being mined from countries that are using child labor to do it, and the process of digging it out of the earth, I don't think is also generally good for the earth or the environment. So go down that rabbit hole. Also, when these batteries die, what do they do with them? They're massive. They're massive and they're full of lithium. Like, what? How the fuck are they recycling those? Just like solar panels that are being put up everywhere, they can't recycle that shit. So I don't know if they're telling you that on the environmentally friendly approach, that they're producing all of this stuff that has no way to effectively be recycled, so it's just gonna fucking pile up more shit. Also, when you see these Tesla supercharging stations out in the world, how do you think those get power? They're not hooked up to big giant solar charging stations. They're generally hooked up to these things connected to the ground, just like a gas pump. But where are these things getting all of that power from to charge your car? From what I've understood, it's from some diesel powered generators. So you're still possibly using gas. And they tricked you. Like, I knew all of this stuff going into it. I fully got the Tesla to not pay for gas, to save myself a shit ton of money not paying for gas. And the amount of rebates on the Teslas for last year when I bought mine was insane. The math checks out to I'm leasing a Tesla for 3 years and probably paying $10,000 once you factor in all the rebates and the money you're not spending on gas. I'm borrowing a car for 3 years for $10,000. It was a no-brainer. Like, I wouldn't have been able to buy a brand new nice car for $10,000 and drive it for 3 years and not have to pay money on gas. So there's that. So yes, I have a Tesla, but I would get an F-150 again in a heartbeat. And I will always, 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 between me and whoever I'm around on the compound, or me and my husband, or me and the kids, there will always be at least one gas-powered car, if not more than one, to have access to, because I don't trust the fact that the government at any time could fuck with my electric car and just shut that shit off. Or who's not to say that they can't just cut off the gas supply and then you can't get gas from a gas-powered car either. But I will always have more than one. And would I go back to a gas-powered car? In a heartbeat. I have no qualms with going back, or going back to a truck, because I loved driving my big giant truck around. Like, it was a fun vehicle to have. I just hated paying for gas. So if gas prices drop and stay down, F-150 might be back in my future. But in the meantime, I'm gonna drive that Tesla, which is really fun to drive, and I'm gonna enjoy not spending money on gas and see where that takes us. But if you think I have a gas-powered car, or if you think I have a Tesla, an electric car, because I think it's more environmentally friendly, you are wrong. It is not more environmentally friendly. I do not think so at all. I only drive it because it's actually really fun to drive, and I hate driving, and I'm not paying for gas. So enjoy that info on Tesla, and if you don't believe me, please go look things up for yourself. You don't ever need to believe what I tell you, because sometimes I'm wrong too. But I do like not paying for gas, especially when you live in California. Okay, like, subscribe, share, comment, everything. Anchor, Spotify, YouTube. my Balanced Stay Life website. You can go over there, check out all the other things I've got going on over there. Instagram, Facebook at Balanced Stay Life, and the new Sue Rogers unedited Instagram podcast only page. Would love to see you on there. You guys have a great freaking day.